What's good, y'all? It's Akira here, back with another video. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, what's good? My channel here is all about crafting, DIY, and making money, especially with Cricut. Today we're going to talk about a fun project that's actually a really great money maker that you can either make for friends and family or make to sell for profit, and that is going to be tie-dye shirts. More specifically, tie-dyed graphic tees. You see these everywhere. Tie-dye has actually been popular in fashion for the past 2 years, and I think it has a lot more steam ready for this trend. So that means it's going to be going for a few years on, and you'll see it morph into different colors and changes and things like that. I kind of study fashion a little bit, so I know about like fashion forecasting and cycles and all that kind of stuff, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We are talking about how you can make these shirts. So the shirt that I have on is a Walmart special that I tie-dyed for you, and I'll be showing you guys a whole tutorial on that. So let's just talk a little bit more about tie-dye before we get into the tutorial. So tie-dye is super fun. As you can see on the screen, there's tons of ways you can do it, and they are great sellers, and some people base their whole businesses on tie-dye products. And as you can see, it can change a basic tee like the one I just showed you into something super cool like this. It's really fun, and I think that is a very, very easy project for you to do and to make some money from. So without further ado, let's talk a little bit about tie-dye and then just get right into the project. There's tons of ways to tie-dye. I did a more simple way here with a pattern tie-dye. You can do it on white shirts, you can do it on black shirts, you can do it on pretty much anything that can either be bleached or is white. You can tie-dye it. There's tons of patterns. I'll put some patterns here on the screen. There's like spiral, accordion, crumple, ice dye. I mean, you could go on and on and on about tie-dye. I did the traditional kind of bullseye tie-dye, and that's what I'll be showing you guys today. And I want to show you how you could take a basic t-shirt like this and turn it into a tie-dye t-shirt and charge so much more for it. I got my t-shirts from Walmart, but there's tons of ways that you can acquire graphic t-shirts for your business or for a project like this. And guys, you can get them made very easily. Graphic t-shirts you can get made very easily. I'm going to show you something that I've gotten made. This is a sneak preview for a video that's coming on this channel that you guys are going to love. But I want to show you how easy it is to get a t-shirt or your own graphic tee made and sell as your own product. So it's super easy to get a graphic tee made. This is obviously not a t-shirt, but this is a pillow, and I had this graphic made for me. Super simple. I'm gonna tell you guys how I did this very soon. So stay tuned and subscribe if you want to see that. But it's very easy to get a graphic tee made if you want to come out with your own line of like tie-dye graphic tees. You can make matching sweatpants, you can make matching shorts, hats, whatever is white and that's made out of cotton fabric, it can be tie-dyed. So go for it. And they now even have synthetic tie-dye. They have synthetic dyes. They have dye for synthetic fabrics. I couldn't get that in my mind together. So enough talking about the tie. Let's actually show it how it's made. Super simple, easy project to make, whether it's for fun or for profit. So here's the supplies you're gonna need. I'm using graphic t-shirts. You can use any type of t-shirt. You can use blank t-shirts. I'm using graphic because I think they're gonna look better. You need some squeeze bottles for your dyes and for the bleach that I'm gonna use on this one. Also your dyes. That's very important. You also need rubber bands. Very important, very important. But the soda ash. This soda ash is gonna give you the result that you actually want, like that professional tie-dye look. This was like $8, but I'm gonna show you how to use everything, and let's get to it. So in the bucket I have 1 gallon of water, and I'm gonna add 1 packet of the soda ash. Is 1 gallon per 1 packet. You don't have to use hot or cold water, you can just use whatever. So I'm gonna pour that in and then soak the first t-shirt. So for this shirt, I'm gonna be doing a twirl method. There's tons of different designs you can do with tie-dye, but I want that like traditional tie-dye look, and this is how you do it. Get a nice good swirl. You're gonna come in with your rubber bands. Rubber band around the swirl. So get everything kind of nice and tight, and you just put your first rubber band on. Boom. just like that, and then you just finish the process until it's tight and doesn't move. So I got 2 on there. You just kind of make sure there's folds in between, because if not, it'd be one big blotch of color. So just make sure there's folds, and then you put on enough rubber bands so that it's a solid circle and that it be able to take water without falling apart. Then you go ahead and submerge the shirt in the soda ash for 20 minutes to get the best result. The same bullseye pattern on the black shirt, but this one you have to take an extra step to lighting parts of it so that you can then tie-dye it, and I'll show you how you can do that with bleach. And this process is called reverse tie-dye. So I got the black shirt rolled up, and I'm going to be doing reverse tie-dye on this. So I'm trying to keep it in camera. So what I have here is I have a bottle of half bleach, half water. I'm going to bleach it and then put it in the soda ash. We have to let that sit for a little bit. Then I'm going to do the back as well. And again, half bleach, half water, dilute it so it can get as white as it can, so that you can dye it with a different color. I think that's good. I don't want it to be too crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and just let that sit till it's done. After 20 minutes, you squeeze out the excess water, but you do not rinse the shirt of the soda ash. And then you just liberally add your dye wherever you want to. I added my dye to the squeeze bottles to make it easier to pour, but this squeeze bottle didn't have a great top on it, so it was leaking. But you go ahead and add your dye to both sides, and then you just let it sit and dry and get ready to do its tie-dye actions. For the reverse tie-dye, I let the shirt and sit with the bleach for 30 minutes. Then I went and put it in the soda ash bath, which then allowed for the bleach spots to be dyed pink. I probably should have went with a different color so you could see a bigger difference between the actual dye parts and the pink dye that I used. But you can still tell a difference because it's more orangey than pink once in the finished result. I let the shirt sit for about an hour with the dye on them, and now I'm cutting off the rubber bands so that I can hang them to dry first, and then I'm going to go ahead and throw them in the washer. I think allowing them to dry and then washing them gives the color a better stay, so that's what I'm going to be doing here. But look how amazing this came out. As you can see, I mistakenly sat the white shirt on top of the black one, so it did, some of the pink did transfer onto that shirt. So don't be like me and make the mistake. I was just too excited to show you guys because it came out so cute. Guys, did you not love that video? Like, it was so, this was so fun to make. I get to make so many fun projects for you guys, and I love it. And this was so fun to make. Like, when I say fun, it's fun. I loved how they turned out. As you can see here, this is one of the shirts that I tie-dyed. It was really great, besides the fact that I put a wet shirt with pink dye on it, so that came out. But it does look like it's a part of the design, so I don't hate it. Guys, this, like I said, this is super easy to do, and it can take a shirt that you can maybe charge $35 for up to like $55 for the extra tie-dye, and you can, you know, say it's handmade, and so many other things that you can actually sell these for more profit if that's what you're choosing to do. So let me know down below what you would like to see in this video, and are you excited for me to talk about my graphic t-shirt video? Like, I think this is Chef's Kiss gonna be really, really fun for you guys. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.